I borrowed Chip's rifle and sat on the hill. I saw a lone rider crossing the plain. I drew a bread on him to practice my aim. My brother's rifle went off in my hand. A shot rang out across the land. The horse he kept running, the rider was dead. I hung my head, I hung my head. I set off running to wake from that dream. My brother's rifle went into the stream. I kept on running into the salt lands, and that's where they found me, my head in my hands. The sheriff, he asked me, why had I run? Then it came to me, just what I had done. And all for no reason, just one piece of lead. I hung my head, I hung my head. Here in this courthouse, the whole town is there. I see the judge high up in his chair. Explain to the courtroom what went through your mind. And we are the jury, what verdict they find. I felt the power of death over life. I orphaned his children, I widowed his wife. I begged their forgiveness, I wish I was dead. I hung my head, I hung my head, I hung my head, I hung my head. Early one morning, with time to kill, I see the gallows up on the hill, and out in the distance, a trick of the brain. I see one lone rider crossing the plain. He's come to fetch me to see what they done. We ride together till kingdom come. I pray for God's mercy, for soon I'll be dead. I hung my